What's up, guys? Today, as you could probably tell by the title, I'm going to be showing y'all how I would wire in my fog lights and then my light bar that I have from FCK Lighting. So here is the bumper light bar. Fire. Be nice. I've got one already kind of started in there. So these are Hammerhead Armor bumpers, and the front ones don't have flush mount. The rears do. So I'll be doing probably a separate video on that. In this video specifically, I'm going to be doing the fog lights right there, and I'll probably do separate videos for the light bar and then a separate video for the rear ones because it would just be easier than combining them all together. So let's get started. So first thing is I'm gonna do like a little unboxing for y'all so you can kind of see what comes in the box. Chapo, is nothing for you to eat. So you got each light. Oh my gosh, that is in there like that. And what I love about these is that they already come with little plugs on either end with the jumpers that just go to a power and ground and your mounting brackets. So that's everything that comes in a single set. So now on the bumper itself, you have kind of 3 different mounting holes depending on what brackets you end up using. These are going to be using this middle one, and kind of like on here, maybe I can show y'all where it mounts to, right like that. Okay, so once you have your little light and your baggie with all of the mounting hardware, you're just going to take out, I guess, all of it, including the bracket. And then the bigger one and the lock washer and the bigger nut are all going to be set aside, and you're going to use these right here. So if you notice, it has like a little bit of a curve to it. That curve is going to go towards the front of the light. So it's going to seat in there like this. Okie dokie. And then on either side, they have holes right there for, you guessed it, the Allens. And basically how I was able to hold these in there were with needle nose. Let me get one started so I can kind of show y'all. I don't really have a very good spot for my phone, so I'm kind of just doing this with my phone magnetized to the side of my toolbox. So that's fun. All right, so I held the nut in here with the needle nose, and then I just started it with that. So I have a Also Tools low profile, like thin wrench. The nuts are 10 millimeters, so then I just kind of grab the nut with my wrench and then tighten it down the rest of the way. Another thing that also comes with your little kit is an Allen wrench, so that you can tighten it down, which is pretty nifty. All right, get that tightened like this. Wonderful. One side's on, and then I'll do the other side and then show y'all how I put them on there. Okay, so I went ahead and already mounted them in here, so that's kind of the finished look from the front. And this is kind of what it looks like on the inside. So there's your 2 mounting bolts right there and right there. And yeah, so this is my fog light harness, okay? On the end, this little clip right here was attached to the light of the fog lights. So I went ahead and clipped this connector off so I can use my power and ground to attach my new jumpers that came with the fog lights. Well, the LED lights. So that is what I'll be doing right now. So yellow is power, black is ground, and I'm going to actually be combining these because I want them all to come on at once. So this driver's side is going to have both of these on the yellow and then both black on the black. And I'll show y'all. Connect to here, right here, and I combine them so they're now combined like so. Ta-da! So we have our power right there, our ground right here. I have the protective sleeves that I put over them as well. Put this one on this side and this one on this side. Now, because I have plenty of room with these, like these are plenty long, I didn't mind having these a little more stationary because, yeah, I mean, it's easy to just plug this one into this side and then that one into that side. So here's my power. Here's my heat shrink wrap that I have. I'll put it on this so that I don't forget, because I hate when I do that and then I have to take it back off. So we're going to do power first. I'm going to strip these ends off and put my heat shrink on. Put my power in here. And then crimp it. Possibly. Okay. Give it a little pull, make sure it's good to go. And then I'm gonna slide my heat shrink over and seal it. Me personally, I prefer to go from the middle towards the ends, just so I know for a fact that my middle part is sealed first, and then I'll go to the ends and seal that. And voila! Power is now on there. So then I'm gonna go over here and do it to my ground. Put that back in there. Hook up my leads. Okay. All right. There we are. So that's kind of like the finished product. And then I'll just secure them and zip tie them up there and make them all pretty full. So then I'll show you where I turn them on at. Okay, so now in here, you are probably, I think you have to have it on run. So to run all your accessories and whatnot. And then I'm gonna turn my lights on. And then you're gonna press it in like that. And then that should turn on. Let me turn this off. And then you come to the front, and voila! They are on. Marvelous, marvelous. Beautiful, lovely, wonderful. So then, you just come in here, and then you turn it back off by pressing in that button. And now they're off. And that's all you got right there, folks. If you want to learn how to wire them into a toggle switch instead of your fog light switch, that will be on the light bar video. So if you want to know how to run a harness, then, then that'll be on the light bar video, and I'll show y'all what harness I use, how to wire it in, how to run it, and everything else. It's no different than how I ran my rock lights as well as my grill. I don't have a video on the grill, but I do have a video of the rock lights. So if you want to see that process, you can look those up as well. But that is how I did it to the fog light switch, and I feel like that's going to be the easiest for me. So works best for you, then do your own thing. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll do my absolute best to answer them, as well as the link to these lights. And, yeah, I think that's everything. Toodle doodles.